welcome everyone to Ames, Iowa, home of Iowa State, and these Cyclones have been looking to gather strength all morning long. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cyclones will put total leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Oregon Ducks offense is on the field for the first time today. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball on quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Casper. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will take the field for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Cyclones are on the move. Going up top on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, it's Moore. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. He wants to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number 1 thing. Avoid disaster here. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's low. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Moore will throw. He's got it down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. The aerial assault continues. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. Looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Pulls it, fired complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Moore to the air. Going downfield for the big play. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch, field the punt and bring it back. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll run it from the gun. Can't get him to the ground.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd and short now from their own 48. To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Cyclones are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Cyclones are marching down the field. They go to the ground. And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the catch and knocked down. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Makes the grab on the left. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to get to it. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They keep attacking through the air. On target. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Using the quick game. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and
the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back. Touchdown, Cyclones! And the defense doing work.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week 1 is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. They'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They're facing a third down. Moore will throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Handoff from the gun. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's James. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And now on third down after that last run. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Going for the big play. It's complete. A huge pickup. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The Ducks want to move quickly. Looking to go up top on first down. Can't hang on. It's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. They'll try the run. Showing off the arms. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. They've been really good moving the chains on third down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. After another clutch third down conversion, it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Powers forward. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? They're backed up 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got 59 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. They've got the screen set up. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Ames. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Cyclones have their offense in high gear. They move the tight end all over. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He wants to take the top off. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to get to him. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Moore to the air. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sticky.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Setting up the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Ducks decide to punt it away.
Brings up 4th down.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Fast motion from the offense. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Well, it's a nice grab, but he would have been much better off just to let that thing go out of bounds. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
A nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
Fires to the big fella. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa State. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I'll tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting a touchdown.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Go straight ahead. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And that's unfortunate for the offense. A golden opportunity to walk away with 2 extra points, but you fumble it at a critical juncture in the game. How's this one going to impact this game?
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Smashes through. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The pitch. At the 35, he's got room. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And that's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
From the gun, give on the inside.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient and he's consistent and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Got it behind the line. It's low. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. Quickly complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down.
On the move, it's James. The Ducks have a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Third and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the PAT. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Ole Miss came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Got him downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Alston. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Looking to the big tight end. Got it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week one sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
26, Oregon, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a man. It's low. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it on the outside. It's low. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. He's now up to 95 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Iowa State! And the stomping has commenced.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Ready to try the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Moore to the air. Makes his connection. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After the short completion, it's now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Makes a connection. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Casper. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
25-yard line. 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. After the incompletion, they're facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's James.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Of 19 on the play. First and goal, Oregon.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
On to attempt the try.
For the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
And that ball is live in the backfield. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll run it on the counter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oregon! Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gonna let it fly. Makes the catch down the right side. Touchdown, Cyclones! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're on the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
He's piled up 112 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. Running back searching for a hole. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2.
Number 8 on to kick it away.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.